It was early morning in Stavanger, Norway. March 5th, 2004. A quiet coastal city waking up to another ordinary day. People opened shops, buses rolled out, and the streets were calm. No one knew that within minutes, the peaceful illusion of Scandinavian safety would shatter. What was about to happen would become the most violent and most perfectly executed bank robbery in Norway's history. The NOKAS heist. A robbery planned like a military operation, and a moment that changed a nation forever. Welcome to DrawnToCrime, where only the truth is spoken. The mastermind was David Toska, controlled, intelligent, and cold. A man who believed he was smarter than the system, smarter than the police, smarter than everyone for 2 full years. Toska studied the NOKAS cash depot like a scientist examining a patient. He memorized security routines, guard rotations, how long it took police to respond, and even the exact type of bulletproof glass used in the building. He analyzed getaway routes, traffic patterns, and blind spots. Every detail mattered, every second counted, and every man he recruited had a role. The team included 11 men, a weapons expert, a silent driver, a lookout who could disappear in crowds, a safe breaker, and several men chosen simply for their willingness to use extreme violence. They trained inside abandoned buildings, practicing room entries and escape timing. They acquired automatic rifles, stolen police radios, and military-grade equipment. Their most important tool was a custom-built steel battering ram designed specifically to break through the bank's reinforced glass. Toska didn't want to wait for a vault to open. He wanted to smash straight into the heart of the bank. At exactly 8 o'clock in the morning, the operation began. The robbers approached the NOKAS building wearing dark clothing, gloves, and full-face helmets. The streets were quiet. The city was not ready for war. They smashed the first windows, fired warning shots into the air, and stormed inside. Employees dropped to the floor as the battering ram was mounted and slammed again and again into the bulletproof glass shielding the vault. The noise echoed through the entire city center. Police rushed toward the scene, but were immediately pinned down. The robbers were heavily armed, firing controlled bursts that forced officers to take cover. In the chaos, a police officer named Sergeant Klungland approached the building in his patrol car. A single burst of gunfire hit him. Moments later, he was dead. Norway had just witnessed something it had never seen before. A full-scale gun battle in the middle of a peaceful city. And yet, inside the bank, the operation continued. After repeated strikes, the glass finally cracked. The vault was breached. The men grabbed bag after bag stuffed with cash, 57 million kroner, mostly small bills, perfect for circulation and nearly impossible to trace. The team retreated in formation, firing in short, disciplined bursts. Not wild panic, not chaos. This was calculated, precise. They loaded into stolen getaway cars and vanished into the city. For more than 20 minutes, police had no idea where they'd gone. The heist was so fast and so well coordinated that the entire crew simply disappeared. It was as if they'd melted into thin air. Norway exploded with anger and shock. The largest police operation in national history began instantly. Roadblocks went up. Helicopters scanned forests and highways. Officers searched abandoned farms, industrial buildings, and rural hideouts. One by one, the robbers were found. A fingerprint here, a burned vehicle there, a phone call traced, a safe house discovered. Slowly, the empire Toska built began to crumble. But the mastermind had already escaped the country. He hid in Spain, moving between apartments, always keeping one step ahead of the law. A ghost, drifting between cities. But even ghosts leave shadows. Eventually, authorities tracked him down. He was calm when they arrested him, almost relaxed, as if the entire heist had just been an intellectual challenge that he had enjoyed solving. He negotiated. He provided information. He kept his composure. Then he was extradited to Norway, where the entire country watched him stand trial. A man who had planned one of the most precise robberies in modern European history. A criminal who believed he could beat an entire nation. And for a moment, he almost did. The NOKAS heist left a deep scar on Norway. It shattered the idea that some places are too safe for violence, too peaceful for crime. It proved that danger can grow quietly, in the shadows, even in the safest societies. It showed how intelligence, discipline, and obsession can create something terrifying when placed in the wrong hands. The robbers wanted money, power, control, and for a few minutes, on that cold March morning, they had it. But every mastermind leaves evidence, every criminal leaves a trail, and every heist, no matter how perfect, eventually falls apart. Today, Norway still remembers the morning it woke up to war, the sound of shattered glass, the echo of gunfire, and the heist that changed everything.